trip meter, RPMs, all that fun stuff. So
nice. Hey, just one question. Where's the clutch? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you, guys.
I think we got bigger problems.
Yeah.
All right, man. Have fun. We'll see you in a little while.
Thanks. Buenos dias, ¿qué pasó, amigos? John's Moto Garage. Here we are on the 2019 Scout Bobber, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, it's crazy. I've been riding these Harleys all day. We're out at Westworld Bike Week doing our riding practice. And they let you do solo rides on this, which is pretty awesome. But it means I actually have to pay attention to where I'm going. Anyway, between this and those Harleys I've been riding, honestly, a lot of them feel very, very similar, because they all have this new fly-by-wire throttle, which takes a little getting used to initially, but once you figure it out, it's super dope. And they're just super smooth machines. So jumping on this, the shifting seems very comparable to what I have on the Harleys as far as how the gearbox feels. So everybody's doing a great job doing what everybody's doing. And this one, honestly, in my opinion, is no different. But anyway, my impressions on the bike. So I jump on, and I love the Bobber because for me it had to be the Scout Bobber if I was going to ride one of these, just for the obvious look. Woo! Definitely had some get up and go. I think this is a 6-speed, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, comfort wise, I can imagine on long rides it's not going to be the most comfortable, because it is Bobber style where you're hunched over the tank somewhat, a little more aggressive. But the forward controls on this are more in line with what works for me at 5'8". The Harley Breakout and some of those other bikes I had been out riding just felt like I was a little too far stretched with the forward controls. I still don't understand why nobody has put mid controls though on one of these bikes. I think that's really where it's at, is with the mid controls. Scout Bobber. This one accessorized is, I don't know, 14,000 bucks out the door, something like that. 100 horsepower, 72 feet-pounds of torque, 6-speed, fuel injection, liquid cooled, 69 cubic inch V-twin. That's all by memory, you guys. But I dig the look of the Bobber, the styling, definitely unique. Very smooth for sure. And you feel the road with the suspension. The handling seems to be spot on, very responsive. I dig the brakes. Yeah, unbelievably smooth. Pretty basic as far as the dash goes. You know, you got your speedometer, you got your gear indicator. Let's see, do they have a tach? Yeah, they have RPM gauge as well. So you've got all the basics here. So I can imagine this would be definitely putting some competition on the Yamaha Bolt and on some of the Sportsters. Smoother than the Bolt that I have sitting in the garage, for sure. Seems to be a little bit quicker as well. But what I like with the Bolt is that you have the mid controls. So the stance is a little bit different. I think I may totally be lost. I have not been paying attention. You know, riding all these brand new bikes, I'm very used to riding pre-owned, used motorcycles, anywhere from like, you know, 06 and up. And riding all these new bikes today, it really is amazing to see that they are making some innovation. And I feel like Harley and Indian both are kind of pushing each other, whether it be out of necessity or out of just that desire to innovate. I feel like those two are really helping to push each other. And I think for all of us consumers, that's a huge, huge plus, because it doesn't allow the different brands to kind of get complacent. It doesn't allow them to become static in a sense, to where they're just going with what works because there's nobody else pushing them. And for that reason, I think it's awesome that you have, especially the feud between Indian and Harley, which I don't think there should be a feud. I think it should just be, you know, go with what you like and be happy that there's options. But I think that is definitely for the better that there's that competition, kind of like that new kid on the block, if you will. And whether you're an Indian lover or hater or Harley lover or fanboy or whatever the case may be, I don't think there's any arguing that having both of these, you know, arguably the American-built bikes, I think that is good for us riders. And I'm super stoked on that Indian. I think it's the FTR. Super stoked on taking that thing out. I mean, I'm honestly over here thinking about putting a deposit on one. I'm not saying I'm going to, but how awesome would that be? All right, you guys, back to the motorcycle. I am really enjoying this ride here. And I don't know if it's just that all those Harleys, I felt real kind of confined in that ride group, making sure I was staggered and making sure I wasn't too fast or too slow. This thing on the open road, what a blast. You can actually kind of get on it, get in the corners a little bit. Looks like it may have been dropped a time or two. They didn't tell me about that. Getting a little carried away. This is a test ride. It's just a test ride. Hopefully there's no 5.0 back there. I mean, how can you not on a test ride like this? It's definitely got some get up and go, and it's nothing like blow your socks off. It's very much like the Sporties and the Bolt, where it's lightweight and fun and just real quick, and it makes it a blast. I mean, this is right there with one of the funnest bikes I've ridden today, that's for sure. This and the Sport Glide, I think, are the two funnest bikes I've ridden so far. I wonder if they probably have some GPS on this that tells you when you get back, dude, what are you doing, bro? You hit 90 miles per hour. And then it's like, dude, hold on. How can you expect me to take this bike out for a spin and not hit 90 miles per hour? Oh. Wait, where am I going? Did I totally just miss my... I'm a huge fan. I think Indian did an awesome job on this. Everywhere from the look and kind of the ergonomics of it. Super awesome. If I could change anything, it'd probably be trying to put some mid controls on it. Is it the bike for me? It's not, and I will explain why. As you guys know, I'm very much into either the Supermotos, the FCO9, FCO7 bikes, and or the Harley kind of club bikes for doing the wheelies. And I'm sure you could set one of these up to where you're doing wheelies on it, and that would be dope. But I've really got my eye on the FTR 1200. If I were to buy an Indian, that would be the one for me. But nothing against this. I think if you dig this style, then it is an awesome bike, and one that you will definitely have fun on. So there you have you guys, John's Moto Garage, the Indian Scout Bobber, my first ride, first impressions, and I'm actually truly amazed, you guys, that I found my way back. Ooh, we came close to dragging the foot peg there. Now I know there's 5.0 up over here, so we'll take it easy. The seat's actually pretty comfortable. I didn't really speak to the comfort side of things, but it's actually a pretty comfortable seat. And we'll get ourselves a picture here, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice seat. Like I was saying, this isn't a touring bike, so it would be awesome for zipping around, cruising. You could do a couple hour ride on occasion, but it's not really built for that. But if you can get this thing up in the mountains, out in the canyons, I think you'll have a huge blast on it for sure. Now, I'm actually a little bit worried I'm gonna get back and they're gonna kick me out saying, dude, you broke the speed limit barrier. Our GPS computer system showed us that you went way too fast. This does not look good. They're standing there like, dude, you're in trouble, man. Everybody's staring at me like, dude, what did you just do, bro? I need to just dump this thing and run. That's the one to ride.
That's a nice one. I like
Yeah.
that one there.
That's the one I would ride. Wait, hold on. Let me get a picture real quick. Well, apparently the demos are free, and I paid my $40 to get in, walk through the paid area, and then do the free demos. But lesson learned. Anyway, there you have it, Scout Bobber. If you dig the content, like and subscribe. What a blast. What time is it? Jeez, it's almost 5. I've been here a long time. Alright, you guys, that's gonna do it. What a blast. Always thanks for checking out the channel. If you dig the content, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe. John's Moto Garage, we will hit you up on the next one. Adios, nos vemos. Ride safe, have fun out there, you guys.